Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase.
Alright, Season 7 of My Team is here with Invincible Anthony Edwards, and it's a fun time to get yourself up and hit level 40. So if you're excited, that like button down below and all that wonderful stuff. So, basically, Anthony Edwards is going to be the first card that we have available to the, I guess, wide majority of people that is going to be an Invincible. And it actually doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. I think for most people, this is probably going to take, like, if you do every single XP challenge, probably until, next weekend. But for the hardcore grinders, I think there's actually 150,000 XP, so you can actually go ahead and get him right then and there, right now. So it won't be too bad. Now for the season agendas, there's obviously the thing that we have to cover every single time, and just to make sure people don't forget it, and that is your daily agendas. There's so much XP in the long run for these daily agendas. So right here you can see we have 450 XP, between 300 for the apply, win, and apply badge, and 150 for the grade card. For the grade card, I would probably recommend not grading a high level card because those go for significantly less MT. Just putting that out there. And for example, there's 41 days in this entire season, I'm pretty sure. If we scroll down, yep, technically 42 days. So if we include the 42 days, there is 18,900 XP alone in these daily challenges, which is obviously a massive amount of XP just to have. 18,900 just from your dailies is enough to get you all the way to level 25, which is a massive amount of XP, if we're being honest, just doing daily challenges. Obviously, it takes a full 42 days to do that, but just for, an example, even if you miss like 10 days of that, you're still getting like 15,000 XP, which is insane. And then we have these weekend warrior challenges that always come out as well. So you're also going to want to do these because every single weekend these will pop up. You can see we have 150, 300, 500. There's another one right here where you get another 150, you get another 750, you get another 400, which is obviously, again, a good amount of XP. And then this last one right here is always pretty nice, gives you a little pack right there. And this one will give you a total, if you actually do all three of these, a nice 5,000 XP, which is quite a bit of XP if we're being honest. That's actually a lot, and I think there's going to be a total of like 6 weekends. I think there's going to be at least 5 weekends. We'll go with that. We'll go with 5 weekends, but I think it's 6. But if we just do that, 5,000 times 5, that's 25,000 XP that you get right there. So just between doing these weekend warriors and doing the daily challenges, you can get 43,900. That's if you put it off to the last day of the season. But just to give you guys a basis, 43,900 XP from these challenges puts you all the way out level 31, working it towards 32. So do not neglect those challenges. They are definitely ones to definitely keep an eye on. So the first thing that you should do is probably crank out these Hero Zion challenges because it says part 1. Most likely what's going to happen is we're going to see a part 2, maybe even a part 3 for these Zion Williamson challenges, and this 3,500 XP. 5 blocks and 5 dunks and a single block in a game. Very easy with Zion Williamson. Run him as the shortest player on the court. You should be able to get it. He's not a great card, but he's definitely not a terrible card by like any means. Obviously, he's like a free Galaxy Opal that you get for level 1, so they weren't going to juice him up, anything crazy. He is a power forward, but he does have the Zion jumper on very quick, and he's going to be a good slasher, so you should be able to get those with an 84 block as well. And then 75 points overall, 2,500 XP. That's really good, and if those keep going on, maybe like it'll probably be like once every week or something like that. Like every weekend we'll probably get more of those challenges. It's probably going to give you a good 10,000 XP or something like that just off a basis, just to finish those out. So highly recommend starting off your season by doing some of those Hero Zion challenges and having some fun there. Next, as is always the case, Fearless. You can see we have 30 points in the paint with a pink diamond. We have 23 pointers with any random opal, and there's a lot of really good cards in this set, and 30 assists with any of the dark matters. And then if you get any original owners, if you decide to pull packs, make sure you do these as well. These are challenges that I often see a lot of people forget about. Let's say they get a locker code pack or a challenge pack and they get, a high level card. They never go in here and check out any of these original owners. If you get original owner Invincible Kobe, Giannis, or Penny, or Hero Kobe, or Hero Giannis, there is extra XP down here that you can go ahead and finish out. So highly recommend that. And then obviously, aside from that, you can get a double-double with the Hero, 75 points with the Hero, 75 with Invincible, 15 dunked with Invincible, and 23 pointers with Invincible Kobe, and go ahead and get more challenges out there, which is pretty nice. But I will say this is a little bit less than some other ones. They really want you to get those high-end cards, which would make sense because it gives them more money if you buy more packs. Then we have the Season 7 XP tip-off. This is something that I usually ignore a bit myself, but with the Zero Gravity Deluxe pack, I'm kind of thinking about it, especially because there's just a lot of good XP in here. You win a game using 10 dark matters, which for most people is probably a little bit difficult. I'm pretty sure I only have 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 in my lineup, something like that. Most people probably don't have 10. If you do that, you get 4,000 XP, win 2 games with 13 opals. Most people should be able to do that. 3,000 XP, 2 games with 13 pink diamond players, 2,000 XP, 40 points with a fearless player from multiple multiplayer games, 2,000 XP just going to triple threat online. You can crank this challenge out as well, triple threat online or offline. 8 4-pointers in clutch time. A lot of good cards that can do that. 13 gold players. There's actually some cheats you can do to this one, not like cheats, but some just methods around. Usually they will put out these skill challenges every single week, like this fearless one right here, for example. Let's see if it'll be one that's like that. Score 25 points as a team, and it says 5 minutes. So usually what happens if you just go out there and score 25 points, as soon as that finishes, the challenge is done as long as you're leading. So you can actually get around that by making sure you put 13 gold players in there, the really good gold ones that we got last season. Make sure you get 25 points, and then boom, you get the win with 13 gold players, and you don't have to play a full game with all golds. So make sure you're thinking about stuff like that. And then there's also some stuff like center free throws, which will just kind of naturally happen. Centers 5 3-pointers with centers, that again will naturally happen over multiplayer games. 21 points with a dark matter. As long as you have any dark matter, you'll be fine, and there'll be a free dark matter Mike Conley actually as we get on throughout the season. Once you get up to level 30, where is it? 33, you get a free dark matter Mike Conley, so you should be able to do that. Most of us will probably have Richard Jefferson as well, so that challenge probably will not be too daunting. 20 points and 10 assists with the pink diamond might be a little bit harder. You might have to go for that one. 3 offensive rebounds with a power forward may just happen naturally. 7 threes in a triple threat game, that should be easy. 7 threes and you win the game. 20 points in the paint, again a pretty easy one. Play a multiplayer game, you get that one for free. Win a triple threat game at more than 7 points, you can mix that with other ones, and overall it's not bad. One that I like here is the My Team draft. So they did update the draft, so it has some better rewards in there, and making people, I guess, want to play it just a little bit more. But now you actually have some XP tied to it. In playing 10 draft games, you'll get a pretty decent amount of XP. You can see for these first 2 games you get 450. For this second one or third one here, you get 750, and for the last one you get 1,000. So if you play those 10 draft games, you get 1,300 XP, but you're most likely in 10 games going to win 1. So we can at least consider that to be 1,500. I think most of you guys could probably win 3 out of 10, which makes it 2,100. If you win 5 out of the 10, you actually get 3,100, which is a pretty good amount. And if you win 7 of your 10 games, which I think a lot of people, again, should be able to, that's 4,100 XP. This is another really good set to look at just to get done, just to kind of see what's going on there. I know most people have kind of avoided the draft and haven't really decided to go to it, but Moses Malone now, dark matter, is in the draft boards, and he is absolutely insane. One of the best center power forwards in the game. Highly recommend people at least try out the draft mode. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. So at least my opinion, check it out. Then there's a token market. If you can get any of these, it's definitely something to look at. 25 dunks with Adrian Dantley, 2,000 XP. Whiteside, 30 rebounds, 2,000 XP. Robertson assists, 40 assists is 5,000 XP, and Jameson 100 points is another 5,000 XP. Now, obviously, most people will probably only be able to do 1 opal and 1 dark matter. 1 dark matter, 1 opal. Kind of depends on where you're at. So it's kind of up to you which one of these you pick. I would say my opinion is that Dantley and Robertson are probably the 2 best here, but 30 rebounds with Whiteside is probably a lot easier than 25 dunks. Just kind of depends on what you want to do. But don't neglect any of these draft ones. It's definitely something to look at. Then we have Season 7 rewards and Spotlight. So these are all mixed together. If you, whenever you get the cards, don't forget about those. 20 points with Stacey Augmon, then 30 assists with Ronald Murray, 35 rebounds with Leon Poe, 100 points with Danielle Marshall, 100 points with Austin Card, then 50 assists with Mike Conley, and you'll get all those. And then, as they've been doing recently, there's a Spotlight challenge as well that'll be dropping with all of the new seasons. So head over to challenges, head over to Spotlights, and you'll see it right there. Season 7 Spotlight. Finish it, get 100 tokens, which is absolutely massive, and you will be getting quite a bit of XP from this one. So this is probably one of the better ones to make sure that you, I guess, don't forget, because you can see these first 3 challenges will give you a total of 2,500, then 1,250 for the next one, 1,500 for the next one, 1,750, then another 750 for these next 2 challenges here, with another 750 right there. We have 1,000, which is, again, a pretty good amount for some of these challenges, because these games can go by quick. Some of them can take a little while. And then we got 1,750 for this Mike Conley one, and the total is 14,000 XP for this entire thing, and you get 120 tokens. So pretty cool. And then, as is always, the last one, we have this Season 6 Unlimited Showdown tier, which, if you finish Showdown, you will get 15,000 XP, which instantly skyrockets you, like, massively up. If you finish Showdown, you basically start this season up at, yeah, almost level 24, which is kind of crazy. So, if you finish Showtime, there it is, and I'm pretty sure most people the people that can get Anthony Edwards in a day are the people that have finished Showdown. Most people won't be able to do that, so keep that in mind. And then make sure, if you're somebody who is definitely no money spent or doesn't have as much empty, like I only have 700k, some people have even less than that, make sure you're taking your time. There's going to be a bunch of different sets of packs that drop, usually Tuesday and Friday content, so make sure you wait and to get those done in due time. I'm probably going to wait a week or two to make sure I can get this as cheap as possible, so don't rush into any of these. Again, it's level 40, and Anthony Edwards probably will not be a game-changing card, so for most people, it doesn't make too much sense to go out there and go crazy. So, like the video, comment down below what you guys think of the video and what level you guys are currently in my team. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.